It's all good. All right, we're going to talk about MegaCal tonight. Now, MegaCal is one of my daily nutritional supplements from Young Living. It's a non-negotiable. So I always have an extra one or two in the supplements cupboard just in case we forget to order it or it goes out of stock or something or other, but it's a non-negotiable. So firstly, it's got a few things in it. It's got calcium in it and it's got magnesium in it. And it's also got manganese and zinc in it. So a couple of trace elements which are really vital for helping the other elements be absorbed. So let's talk about calcium first. So you probably know already that calcium is really, really important for bone health and also for dental health, like the strength of your teeth, all right? But did you also know that it's really important for muscles too, for your muscles to be able to work effectively? Because calcium is involved in helping the brain send out messages to every single muscle in your body and every single part of your body. So it's really useful for nerve health as well, or the transmission of those messages via the nerves, I should say. So that's the role calcium, or a few of the roles calcium plays in our body. But without magnesium, the calcium can't be absorbed. So back in the day, there was a lot of calcium supplements out there, and that's all they were, just plain calcium. And to be honest, they probably did more harm than good. But we're fortunate now that there are better supplements available, and one of them is this supplement. And it includes 3 different types of magnesium to help the calcium be absorbed. But also because magnesium is really, really important to our health as well. So I don't know if any of you have ever experienced like cramps in muscles, like in your calf muscles at night time or something like that. That's often due to a lack of magnesium. That's one of the important reasons I take magnesium, because it helps our muscles to contract and work properly so that we don't get those cramps. Magnesium is also really, really important in activating enzymes in our body. Like over 300 enzymes in our body are activated with the use of magnesium. And if we don't have sufficient magnesium, the processes that those enzymes are involved in, they can't happen. So I'm talking processes such as glucose and carbohydrate metabolism or hormone production. So enzymes are involved in those processes, and we need magnesium for those processes to happen effectively. So like I mentioned, like over 300 enzymes in our body rely on magnesium. So it's really, really important to have enough. So can we get enough from our foods, do you think? Like, what if we just eat a really healthy diet? It's good. Like if you're going to take a supplement, you do need to eat a healthy stuff. You can't rely on just a supplement. It is useful to have a healthy diet at the same time. However, unfortunately, due to modern farming day practices, a lot of our soils are actually deficient in magnesium, especially here where we live in WA. Our soils are very deficient in a lot of minerals, and they've been over-farmed. So they're planted every single year with different crops, and those crops suck the goodness out of our soils. So over-farming, and also the use of herbicides and pesticides, that they affect how good our fruit and our veggies, I guess, like whether or not that we can get adequate amounts of vitamins and minerals from our fruit and veg. So an interesting one is that a lot of crops are actually sprayed with potassium because it helps the crop to grow quicker. And of course, all our farmers want, they want the crops to grow really quickly so they get to market quickly. However, if crops are sprayed with potassium, that's actually antagonistic to the uptake of magnesium. So it stops whatever magnesium may be present in the soil from being taken up by the plant. That's really sad. So we're not going to get enough magnesium in our fruit and veg, unfortunately. Unless, of course, you may live somewhere else like Hawaii and there's a lot of rich volcanic soil or something like that. But unfortunately, modern day farming practices and our poor soils over here mean that a lot of our fruit and veg is deficient. So it is great to take a supplement. Now, the other thing about magnesium, though, I touched on, you know, it's really important for the health of your muscles and so on and so forth. Let's think about your heart. Your heart is largely made up of muscle, okay? So there's a lot of research out there now showing or telling us that magnesium is really, really important for cardiovascular health. In fact, I've got a little note here, and you can look this up. It says here, a 2018 review reports that magnesium deficiency can increase a person's risk of cardiovascular problems. This is partly due to its role on a cellular level. The authors observe that magnesium deficiency is common in people with congestive heart failure and can worsen their clinical outcomes. People who receive magnesium soon after a heart attack have a lower risk of mortality. Doctors sometimes use magnesium during treatment for congestive heart failure and to reduce the risk of arrhythmia, which is an abnormal heart rhythm. So I know a good friend of mine, Kylie, she's said to me once before, you know, and it's quite true, if you are having a muscle spasm in some part of your body due to a lack of magnesium, think about what might be going on with your heart health or your cardiovascular health. So that's basically, in a nutshell, why we in our house take the MegaCal every single day. And the beauty of it is it's in a powder form, okay? So it's like this. And it's infused with lemon essential oil. Now, I remember a naturopath saying to me once that if you're going to take a supplement, if you can take a powder, that's best. If you're taking a capsule, that's good. If you have to take a tablet, that's okay. So powder form is best. But even better than powder form is powder form that's infused with essential oils, because the essential oils actually help the supplement or the goodness in the supplement to actually enter your cells on a cellular level. So yeah, so that's a bonus that it's got the lemon essential oil in it as well. Now we just take a teaspoon in the evenings in a glass of water, just a bit before going to bed, I guess. You can take it any time of the day. It's totally up to you. You can take it a couple of times a day. So for example, if you're exercising really hard in this hot weather, or you're doing a lot of work outside, like a lot of heavy gardening or mowing the lawn or whatever, and you're sweating a lot, it's probably advisable to up your dose occasionally. Maybe take 2 teaspoons or 1 teaspoon twice a day in water for a couple of days, and then, you know, go back to your 1 teaspoon a day. But very minimum, 1 heaped teaspoon of the MegaCal powder in a glass of water every day. And some people actually report that it helps them sleep better because of the magnesium content in there too. So that's always a bonus. So in a nutshell, it's great for bone health, dental health. It's also really good for cardiovascular health and hormone health as well, and all sorts of things in our body. So I hope that's helped you with this beautiful supplement. Yeah, so go hop onto our, the Young Living website and take a look at it. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye. Calcium, or a few of the roles calcium plays in our body, but without magnesium, calcium can't be absorbed. So back in the day, there was a lot of calcium supplements out there, and that's all they were, just plain calcium. And to be honest, they probably did more harm than good. But we're fortunate now that there are better supplements available, and one of them is this supplement. includes 3 different types of magnesium to help the So because magnesium is really, really important to our health as well.
Guess what, guys? It's all about you. And I don't mean in a selfish way, I mean in a way that it's now your time to shine. You see, in order for you to succeed on this program, you need to be a little bit selfish, but in a good way. Let me explain. You know what they're like on the aeroplane. Make sure that you affix your mask before helping others. It's a little bit like this when it comes to your health. How are you going to be there for your family, your partner, your loved ones, your friends, if you're not able to be there for yourself? Present, happy, and healthy. So that's what I ask of you for the next 10 weeks. I want you to put yourself first. Your sleep, your food, your health, and your happiness. When you need to go to bed, go to bed. When you need to eat clean, eat clean. And when you look in the mirror, absolutely respect and honor yourself. And make sure that that voice in your head is your biggest cheerleader, not your worst critic. You see, if you're a little bit selfish for the next 10 weeks, the changes that you're going to make could be incredible. Imagine 8 hours of sleep, eating well, moving your body in a way that you enjoy. Just wait, you won't even recognize yourself. Get ready for the new you. I want you to succeed on this program. I really, really do. But it's going to take a few steps from your end too. First and foremost, we want to make sure that your fridge, freezer and pantry are a safe place to go. So as part of prep week, I want you to remove anything that might tempt you, that might throw you off track, that might derail your Luke Hines 10 meals, mindset and moves. Now, I don't believe in wasting food or throwing things out, so make sure that you do give it to a worthy cause or family members that may enjoy it. Throughout the next 10 weeks, you're going to be restocking with the most delicious ingredients. Real food, guys. Herbs, spices, and staples that will have you set for life. Initially, your shop might seem a little bit more expensive, but that's